Uh-oh, Ava's gotta poop. Deb's makeup's gonna droop. And did I mention that Ava's gonna poop?
Will you unbuckle me? I gotta pee. And poop.
On tonight's KURT'S BLURBS Hacks Edition. What up, lunatics? Kurt Money here to talk about one single episode of Hacks. It's not a doubleheader, which is such a relief. Also a relief, 'twas another banger. That's me doing my Kayla. Okay. Anyway, let the blurbs begin. Blurb number 1, Deb does it again. Props to Deborah Vance for pulling a fast one on the viewers and on that gag order. Finding a way to announce her tour and sell out in 10 minutes.
Oh my God!
This was dope. I didn't see it coming at all. Well done. I mean, Ava was right. She does do her best thinking when she's cubed.
I think you do your best work when you're backed up against the wall. Oh, cube.
It was so dope how yet again they manipulated the press into doing their bidding. And it's cool show-wise because first time they did it with the courts, that was like the brainchild of Ava and Deb going, okay, what can we do? And that was super clever. But now it's like, uh-oh, stuck in a cube during a blackout, what now?
This is not amazing, Stephen.
Don't say that!
Oh, I know. Time to sell out MSG in 10 minutes.
Oh, I did? Already?
Speaking of MSG, her original plan was to be revealed with the shirt that said MSG 9/11.
Because my hologram's going to be wearing a t-shirt that says MSG 9/11. Tickets on sale now.
I feel like had this gone to plan and a hologram Deb is revealed to have a shirt that says MSG 9/11, I don't know, maybe that would have different implications? Maybe write it out. Would that help? I don't know. But anyway, it worked out great. I also love how they cut away while she wrote DeborahVance.com in lipstick. That would stress me out. I'd be like, okay, backwards. People are watching. Also, if there was a Hacks-inspired trivia night, my trivia team would be named Mayor Joe's Pink Gun.
I am prepared to shoot while she's in the air before she hits the ground.
Just keep those microphones out of my face.
God bless America. Your microphone smells weird.
Obviously, the real shout out here goes to the Hacks writers, and of course, Gene Smart. Because I feel, in my heart of hearts, that Deborah Vance is a real person. A friend of mine sent me this post recently, shout out Nicole, where somebody was like, props to Hacks, I think Deb is a real person. And I could not agree more. That is 100% describing how I feel about that character.
I've never been more ready.
Which is why I'm still banging the drum to get that giant statue built. Fictional character or not. I'm sorry, if we can crowdfund a RoboCop statue, I think we can do one for Miss Vance. Am I right?
Yes!
Blurb number 2. Hey, I know her. Never have I felt so close to that Leo meme than when Katya walked her fine ass on the screen as a 90s Deborah Vance.
It's gonna be all that and a bag of chips.
Love this cameo. One, because it was very, very funny.
What the is a website? Clinton's in office. Lady, what the are you talking about? You've lost me.
But also, let's just make this all about me for a hot sec. I friggin' know her. Well, I worked with her 7 years ago for about a year. I was one of the editors on 10 episodes of which you may know as being super dope and awesome. I got to work on 10 of those puppies. And more importantly, I got to hang out with her at a company Halloween party with an uncomfortably horny Beetlejuice. But here we are, just two sober bros kicking it. But I think line of the scene goes to current day Deborah Vance with her diss about why it's okay to hit a woman in the 90s. Terrible, but funny.
You're gonna hit a woman?
If it's the 90s, it's encouraged!
Blurb number 3, you win this time, Magic. Hacks is really making me aware of how anti-magic I've become in my old age. As soon as they started talking about this Amazing Stephen guy,
Called the Amazing Stephen. What?
I literally said exactly what Ava says to end the scene. No more magic.
The magician? No, not any more magic.
I thought Amazing Stephen was a real Las Vegas magician because I thought this scene kind of ended on a bit of a dud joke with him like pulling the trick and Ava being like, wait, where did it go?
Where did you put that? What did you do? Oh,
Magic is real.
did he put it in his sleeve?
You nailed it. It's definitely in his sleeve. This felt like a safe scene that you do because you got this real life magician to cameo on your show. But as far as I can tell, this is an actor portraying this magician. Pretty sure it's an actor. Also because later in the episode, he has more lines, I think, than they would give to an IRL magician making a cameo. And he's pretty funny. He is pretty funny.
Let me see if I can work my magic.
Stop.
Sorry, I'm gonna hand the walkie-talkie to your girlfriend here.
But the joke is ultimately on me because I'll admit, at the end, when Ava cracked open that Gatorade, and she's like, oh, and it's the card. Oh my God, was that good. That was too funny. I had completely forgotten about that magic trick when that happened. I was like, no, Ava's choking. What's wrong with her? Oh. So, look, you got me. Magic. An Amazing Stephen. Blurb number 4. Don't do Jimmy like that. Talk about a punch in the gut. What Hacks is doing to Schaefer and Lusac. The hell's going on here? Genuinely despondent how Kayla's jerk dad wins, and they all have to come back to working with the Fart brothers.
Later, dildos.
Oh my God.
I suppose this is a trade-off, okay? I mean, we've been having such a blast this season with the victory lap with Ava and Deb. Like, everything's going right and stuff, and they're closer than ever. They're really going on a vacation and stuff.
You meant that?
I did.
I'll take it.
So I guess you like have some realism here. It's like, well, somebody's got to have a bummer time. I guess it's these two. But they, like Kayla says, Jimmy works so damn hard, okay? He really does. Why we got to do these two so dirty? Tell me there is some redemption career-wise coming for these two. Or Jimmy, at least. Kayla's going to be just fine, okay? I guess Jimmy is the son of a soap star. So will he be fine too? Both of them worked very hard at this, okay? And I think they deserve to also be on a high.
I love you.
I do.
2 more eps to see if it happens. But hey, for as sad as I was by all this, and how pissed off I was at this guy.
You're a joke.
Jimmy's right, as always, because he's a super great dude. It is about the clients. So like, fine, we'll go back to Latitude.
We can't stay afloat on our commissions. We don't deserve to be in business.
Oh my God, I loved it. Also, this is a little mini blurb. Okay, this one doesn't get a number. I loved this pickleball joke. Not this dude. He was too much for me. He's pissed me off here. This guy's making me mad about the passport and stuff.
The passport we have on file expires within 6 months, so you'll have to renew that first.
But I love when this lady comes up and Jimmy's like, hey, I loved hearing your husband's voice in that ad. And her going, you hear it too? Now, in my mind, I'm going, okay, this is true to life. It's like some shithole company used a dead comic's voice to AI an ad.
Well, it's so nice to hear his voice now in those Arby's ads.
You hear his voice too?
Which is probably what's happening here. But I love that Hacks takes it to the next level where it's like, you've got to call my kids to let them know that I'm not crazy and I can live on my own.
You have to tell them.
Who?
My kids. You have to tell them that you hear Jean's voice too.
That was so funny. I love that. That right there, nice little capsule of how Hacks is so good at what they do, I think. So anyway, Jimmy's right. They should go back to Latitude, even though I'm with him on why they had to call in the hit and run.
It's our fault that he was guilty of vehicular manslaughter.
We wanted closure for the family.
I mean, keep screaming that dude. Earl Brown is so good as Kayla's dad. This is another guy. You see his face. He's been in a billion things for 30 years. And I've seen a bunch of those things.
Kenny?
Yeah?
I know that you're about 50 pounds overweight, but when I say hurry, please interpret that as move your fat tub of lard ass now!
And yet, I cannot help it. Anytime I see this guy, anytime, I said, hey, it's Meatloaf from that made-for-TV movie about Meatloaf.
I am getting the hell out of here, just like me and Mama should have years ago.
You're nothing. You're nothing. You're just like me.
I am not like you. And I'll prove it. You'll see.
This might say more about how starved I was for cable access as a teen, because I could only get it at friends' houses, but I remember every inch of that. Anyway, Earl, aka Meatloaf, I love ya. Michael Schaefer, though, hate ya. And I got plans for you in my final blurb. But first, blurb number 5, another pod push. Another great one this week. It's not so much blurbs ready info. They have like the cinematographer on, and there's some really fascinating stuff they talk about in there. About shooting on a stage and mixing it with Vegas, which they could not turn all the lights off in, obviously.
That meant that we had to rebuild Las Vegas Boulevard at Universal Studios in LA on a soundstage to scale.
There's some great stuff there. Also, he's been the friggin' cinematographer since day one, okay? Is there any other show where that's the case? And do not come at me with limited series or shows that only did 1 season, okay? There's 5 seasons of Hacks, and apparently this dude was at the lens for all of them. That's pretty cool. Ooh, one fun tidbit, it was 30 degrees outside, or felt like it, when they were pushing the car in Vegas. And apparently it was the last scene that Jimmy and Kayla ever shot together. So this was like a show wrap for these two. And they play a clip of Meg Stalter, like, crying, being like, "What? No, I don't want to have to deal with this with somebody else not as good as you guys."
Nobody else is good at making shows except for you guys. Every show sucks besides our show.
Blurb number 6, prediction update. We haven't seen Bob Lipka's punk ass since the beginning of the season, but I still hold out hope we're going to see him crash and burn. But I have 2 more spots to squeeze in next to him before the collision. Michael Schaefer, come on down, where you pay the right price with your life. And that 3rd spot is going to the dogs. 1 dog in particular, Lassie.
Oh my God!
It's your fault that friggin' Jamie's back in the mailroom. okay? Although, based on that cover of Variety that Jimmy's looking at the end there, you might already be off the board because that family's losing hope, it says. Oh, I love these little jokes. You only will catch that upon rewatches. Good riddance. Am I right, Jimmy?
I hope it's dead.
Only 2 more episodes. Please give Jimmy and Kayla a happy ending. And give my day a happy ending by watching the friggin' Burbs.
The Burbs.
And when I say happy ending, I don't mean the kind that the Fart Brothers are into, all right? To bit both.